Hey everyone, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Today, let's see. I know I played Convict and Hunter and Marine, so I've got Pilot, I think, Robot definitely, but I'm probably not going to play Robot, and Bullet. So, let's go in it as the Bullet first, just because I wanted to play the other one right after this, so I want to make sure that I don't feel too bad afterwards, and Bullet's pretty fun. So who needs luck this time? Let's go on in. And then after this run, we'll be able to buy the microtransaction gun and start on our next store, which I think is going to be the one in the bottom left, because on the stream save, I went to the dude at the top right. So the Bullet, first off, does not take contact damage from enemies. So you don't have to worry about running into enemies, and your rolls do increase damage. So I can just roll into dudes if I'm feeling it. And of course, if I'm at full health, I have this sword projectile straight out of Legend of Zelda. And of course, since it's a sword, it blocks enemy bullets and such. And then if I reload it, it does that, which I think also just blocks them. I don't think that the Bullet has any bullet reflection. Regular shotgun's a solid gun, and a key would be mighty nice. The nice thing is that since I've already been to the shop, I can pick up keys right away this floor. So that's the good news. So another thing about the Bullet, since if I stay at full health, I do well with the sword. Armor's really important, and dodging and stuff is really important compared to normal. Right, gotta zoom out. Otherwise, this doesn't work. So as soon as I get hit, I become much more endangered. So you gotta play it really patiently. Wow. I'll be back for you, I guess. So yeah, just gonna try and play it real careful, if I can. I really hope a key drops, because if it doesn't, then I'm gonna be a very sad man who can only open 2 chests this floor and has to decide. Of course, I know that the other chest that's in the chest room is gonna be a gun, because the first one was not a gun. But that blue chest that dropped from that room could be anything. Anything in the blue chest pool. Blue chest has a couple of really good guns. I think that the passives are only okay, and most of the guns are only okay. Blue chests are pretty skippable compared to the other types of chests. Well, there we go with the getting hit thing. So you can do this thing where you kind of like lunge your sword, where you just click and roll like right after. And it's pretty cool and convenient, but it also feels really dangerous to me, and I'm sure there's an art to it that I just have not yet mastered. But you definitely do get a lot more hit range out of it. As you can see, those like actually hitting even though they're not that near. Perfect. Okay, so that's the other chest, which means I need to go get the key. And I can almost afford the regular shotgun, but I can't quite. You always want to have your other key before you find the other chest. It's a brown chest, I gotta open it. Flash ray is not what I would have wanted. But what are you gonna do, I guess? Hopefully we can get another key from the boss here. But the plus side is I do have another gun at all. So I guess I'm just gonna play this the easy way. Well, that sucks. Guess we're gonna flash ray it up. Flash ray will do, but it's pretty bad. I just messed up on that horribly. Not no-hitting this boss is pretty pathetic. Just for the record. I'm fully aware of how bad I am right now for not no-hitting this boss. God dang it, I had that one too if I didn't dodge roll. So my chances of getting to full health here are pretty low, but not completely nothing. I didn't get it though, so... Sadly, making up for the difference with armor does not work in this game like it does in, say, Isaac. Freeze Ray is not my favorite gun. I guess I'm just gonna buy this half heart because I can't afford the regular shotgun. Let's check the room over here for the secret room first. Got my key. That's beautiful. Only thing is I could have saved 20 by not buying the half heart, had I only known. I haven't used the laser rifle, I don't think. Cool. Alright, so I've got some guns. That problem is solved. I like this. So, everything worked out pretty nicely. Can't be mad at all. Like, I can be slightly mad, but that seems unreasonable to me. Also, the sword, the damage seems to go well with the game scaling, so it will continue to be useful for pretty much the entire game, which is awesome. So the bullet's just super viable, basically. Come on. Easy peasy. Nice, first try. By which I mean first cycle, of course. Alright, let's do that first. Well, let's check that first. Okay. Without dodge rolling. Alright. I only have to bet 18, that's easy. Okay, you're dead, and then you are dead now, and that's it. Easy. Talk to this guy, get my money back, and get the singularity. Oh, that's just a one-time use black hole gun. That's really, really good. That will make my life super nice. Just gotta use it at the proper times. And assuming I don't get a better active item, we are in some good business right now. Like, as far as not being the potion of gun friendship, and also not being double vision, is pretty good. Okay, there's a boss. Sure, let's fight the boss now. Gross. Seems less than optimal, let's put it that way. Alright, let's... Wow, the singularity even tries to suck my lasers. There you are. Oh right, my blank set things on fire. I don't know where I got a third blank, but I'm okay with that. That wasn't worth it necessarily, but I did it, so... Now we got no blanks. Laser rifle is not all that good for bosses, I'm getting the impression. Oh, I had that dodge. I just moved slightly too soon, and that one I apparently dodged late, but I didn't. So laser rifle, not very good. Bow, not great. So we got one of the armor back. It's something. Should have tried the sword a little more. Could have kept me safer. But we're 0 for 2 on health ups, which is not good. Although I will say the Ammo Conda is a really difficult no-hit for me. I find that boss to be extremely difficult to dodge perfectly. So I don't feel super bad about that or anything. Not quite. So now we go find chests. Oh, I don't have any keys. This is why you always enter with a key. Well, let's see if it gives me something, I guess. Yeah, that was my bad, but at least it was a blue chest. So yeah, now the next order of business is either get a key drop or find the shop before I go into the other chest thing. That's exactly why I was saying you should always have a key before you go into a chest room. Because that can happen. You could lose a good chest. Sure. But sometimes you just don't know it's going to be a chest room. Still, that one didn't have the thing, and it's a red chest, so that's pretty good. Here's the shop guy. Alright, perfect. He was guaranteed to have the key, so that problem is solved. Okay, so that's the whole map. And in order to get where I want to go, I have to go all the freaking way over to this thing. So much walking. Gonna check this room for the secret room. An amulet, that's really disappointing. Why are you like this? I mean, there's nowhere else for me to get keys, so... Gotta get me some junk. That's really sad. Because green chests are really good. I haven't really used any ammo for anything that matters. So I don't need any of this stuff. I can just get out of here. And leave forever. Cry forever. But at least we still have full health for now. So what does he want for the thing? He wants a bunch of money and a bunch of keys, I assume. Yeah, he needs a bunch of money and a bunch of keys. Okay, there we go. Just die, would you? Thanks, friend. Okay, that's still one-shot stuff. The good life. Ah, you could have died. If you wanted. Interesting that those projectiles just eat my entire sword thing. Which normally pierces enemies. The more you know, I guess. Alright, so I don't know if those enemies that turn into bullets and shoot at me can hurt me. Because I don't know if they're contact damage or if they turn into, like, legit bullets. So that's fortunate. Right there, I have a half heart that I can pick up at any time I need. I fully disagree with that, just so you know. This is probably leading us back to the start room and its connection, which is totally okay with me because that means less backtrack later. Whoa, calm down. Yep. Just going in there to complete the map, of course. worked. That worked excellently as well. Don't fall into the pit. That would be not strats. I completely and utterly disagree with that. But, you know, that's just because I'm wrong. Get back to full health and stop getting hit now. That's the next step. Okay, there we go. That's a shop. That's very good news. Maybe don't reflect my stuff back at me. Alright, I have to fill that because there's no other option, really. 2 keys. 2 keys. I do want Itchy Trigger Finger as well. So for now, I'm going to get 1 key, and I'm going to save up for Itchy Trigger Finger. Because Fire Rate Up sounds really nice. Nice, that guy died. I appreciate that greatly. Oh my god. Kill me now. It's trying. Alright, I don't think I actually want to use the bow. I got stuck on the table. Table, you betrayed me. Feels bad, man. However, alright, so that's a mimic. Brown chests are good, so this mimic doesn't make me feel too bad. It's also not like super high health because it's a brown chest mimic. Why do I have so many amulets? I don't need these. Why is this what you're doing to me, video game? Well, this is how this falls apart, though. Too low on health, have no recovery available. First thing to do is check for the secret room in this chest room, because I actually think this is a good chance. And the next thing to do is finish the floor before fighting the boss, because I've been doing terribly on bosses in this here run, and I would like to not be dead. Since that chest was a mimic, I still have a key. That one's a mimic too? Alright, I see how it is. This seems like a good way to do it. Works for me. This is an okay gun, I think. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is that gun. It's actually a pretty okay gun, so... Alright. As you can see, the Singularity does a lot of damage. Well. I have 2 blanks, and that is a necessary spot for one. There should be a dude. I guess I killed him. This is going well. I actually no-hit the Treadnaught, thank goodness. And maybe it gives me enough health to recover fully. Not quite. But I get no fall damage, so that's cool. Health up. How much money do I have? 15. That's not enough for pretty much anything. So this is more than I can afford. This is more than that still. See if the secret room wants to hit me up, and is right here. Of course. Never lucky. What do I have? You. I used a lot of ammo from you. So I guess that's my next ammo pickup. Freeze ray is pretty useful. Alright, I guess I'll just use this up on the next floor. We did finish here though, so let's go on. This is pretty something. This gun is good though. Nice. I like it. Can't wait to fill it up with ammo. Thank you. Alright then. You're back in business. How much do you want for this? 38. Alright. These are usually a really good investment because if you can get 3, you still get a high tier chest. And 3 is usually pretty easy. You get 4 shots, 4 targets. Usually only 1 is super hard. So should be able to do that if I get to 38. Question is, what's in the shop? Is it worth it? Because clearly I've been at quite a money shortage recently. Nope. I mean, I understand I do have 1 hit that I can take. Alright, be dead. Thank you. Not like this. Please stop buffing everyone. Found you. Never done. Ugh, there's the guy summoning. 2 of them summoning. Always with the summoning, the jammed enemies, and the whatnot. I mean, of course, they're low health jammed enemies. They're not, like, legit. Excellent. Demon door. I'm not cursed at all, so I can't enter this demon door. But we do have enough keys, which is the first thing to take into account. Remember, I do have the Pit Lord thing, so I don't think I want the boomerang for anything. So I guess my rat buddy's gonna take that. Singularity is just too good. Alright. See, all this is now is patience. It's not like this gun's bad. It just takes a couple extra hits. But it's still so good because I have the bullet blocking. Alright, we're almost to 38, so we can play the game. Okay, this is not the room I was thinking of, which is fine. Excellent when everything goes as planned. I can take that blank. Not a problem. So I'm guessing that the other chest is right next to the first chest because there was one of the blocking doors. And usually it only blocks from the direction that you would come from first, from pretty much spawn, basically. So the other one is probably blocked, and it just couldn't block the first one because it was right there. Got a ghost too, it sounds like. Okay, so that's enough to play the shooting game. Alright, shoot on up there. Mess it up because I'm terrible. That's a pretty sad mistake, considering I now have no health protection. I want to know what's back there, too. It's not the shop, otherwise I would be told, so we've got that. This is fine. This is a really sucky enemy to fight, though. Hate those guys. Excellent, another key. That's an extra key as far as my life is concerned, so... we're living the good life right now. You gotta be joking. Alright, well there's no half-heart stuff. I'm gonna pick up both keys now. I'm gonna grab you. Shop didn't want to play nice, but I want to go to the chest. If I don't get a key in there, that's fine. All I need is one more key for the next floor, and then unless I get more chest drops, I'm totally okay. So I'm just gonna account for the fact that it's fine. And just go with that. I only have 4 shots in this? That sucks. Alright, what now? Nope. Freeze Ray is pretty good. I can certainly get behind the way that one. Alright. Solid gun as well. Alright, let's keep the Freeze Ray going for now. I'm actually going to go into this room. I'm too curious. I can't not. Oh, the Potion of Gun Friendship, though. Mutation's pretty good, too. I gotta take Potion of Gun Friendship. It's too good. +1 to gun. It's such a significant damage increase. Also, you know, I haven't seen the sewer dude in forever. I haven't been able to sell stuff to him in ages. Gotta wonder what's up with that. Was Freeze Gun always good, or did it used to be bad? I feel like it used to be bad. That's a lot of health you're selling, buddy. And not free to open, so we'll see. Probably have to shoot that chest. Okay, what gun do I want to use for this? This'll do. I guess everyone gets some fire. Ah, no contact damage for the win. I absolutely should have gotten wrecked there, but, you know, life is good, so I didn't. Nice, that was actually really excellent. Okay, empty. See how Freeze Gun does. Why did I blank? Well, that was my own fault for blanking at a dumb time. That was also my own fault for being dumb. slightly early, and... Why did it have to run out then? Oh well. I actually think this is the easiest floor 4 boss, so it kind of sucks that I did this badly. And I got very little back for it. Alright, well, what are you gonna do? Actually, I don't want to stand that close to it. As I kill it. Oh, what a hero. Too bad I don't have a use for that. Too bad I can't go in there because I'm not cursed. And really, I'm just kind of out of luck. But hey, sometimes you make do with what you got. And the rest of the time you don't, which is most of the time in this game for me. Alright, so my good guns are running out of ammo. And I can't use my sword to shoot things. So, you know, everything is certifiably terrible. But I got this. This Uzi saves the day. Wow, he almost... I rolled in time, I swear. Well, that guy wrecked my day. Plus side is I have so many amulets that my blanks are just insane. They're so good. He's gonna have a bit of a tough time doing anything with that. Can you please be dead? Wow, I'm really good. I like how his arm's getting stuck in the thing consistently. Anyway, this is going terribly. I'm going terribly. I will be dead soon, but I did make it to the 5th floor, which is pretty good. You know, like, any run that makes it to the Forge is pretty good, I would say. Mostly because I'm not good. But, you know, everyone's got to set their standards somewhere. Easy. Should be using my Potion of Gun Friendship more often. Alright, so now this is empty too. Laser rifle ahoy. Help me. Wow, that was really easy. Alright. That knockback though. There's like no way that I can possibly get enough ammo to fill everything. You can't do key manip on this floor, so there's no reason not to pick up every key you get right away. So that's nice. Now all I have to do is make it to a chest at all. And that's step 1 in my evil master plan that won't work at all because I'm just kind of dead. Quite done. And this is going to be all I have left. Yep, sure is. Alright, are you a mimic? Nope. Lets me fly. Too little, too late. Flight would have meant that I definitely did the shooting game on the previous floor, because that's guaranteed success every time. Oh, we're empty. Good. Oh, right, bouncing. This gun sucks, by the way. Great roll. And it sucks too, because flight is such a good item. Alright, this is fine. See, everything's great. Another key that I just really probably won't have a use for. I'm gonna die. Oh man. Blocking my ability to see bullets. Hi everyone, get out of here please. I like that my blanks one-shot things because of all of my amulets. I thought he would get that stuck on the wall. Well, that's a silly way to die. It's not really, like, that's not that bad, but like that's a fair error to make in judgment in that situation, I think. Anyway, that was a terrible run. But you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you have terrible runs. So, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.